Hi, my name's Cameron Carlson with AnimeLocation.tv. I'm here at Ohayocon 2018 with Mogchelle.
Hi, how is everybody?
I'm doing fantastic. So, it's been a year since the last time we got the chance to talk to you. It was here at Ohayocon 2017. How have you been since then?
Fantastic. I think just last year alone I did 30 conventions, and I got to go back to where I'm from. I got to go to a convention on Guam. So that was really interesting. So that was a nice 28-ish hour travel time for one day and a half. No, just a day-ish. But yeah, it was the best. I kind of want to go back. And nothing really has changed in the past 20 years. Everyone there is still super nice, and it's still super warm.
It is the Pacific, so yeah, it will stay warm.
And North Korea let it be. North Korea didn't touch it like they wanted to, so it's good.
All right, now the cosplay community has continued to change, and it seems that armor has been a bigger topic of lately to do cosplay in versus sewing and more aesthetical. So, like the big stitching is not as less as important anymore as it used to be. Right? Yeah. So, how would you say that like armor has now taken over kind of the more sense of the community on that end?
Well, I don't think it's necessarily taken over. I mean, I can do seamstressing and tailoring and then armor making. And honestly, the armor making piece is a little bit easier than the sewing. So it's actually enabled more people to be able to cosplay because you could take two pieces of thermoplastics, heat them up, and a lot of them stick to themselves. So you can just build your armor on your floor wall streaming 23 hours of anime and make a thing.
Yeah.
And it's really therapeutic just making stuff, and a lot of people have found out, oh hey, I can cosplay, I can make a thing. And they'll still say, I can't sew, sewing's the devil. But they can still enjoy the hobby that everyone else has been enjoying for, oh my gosh, 20 plus years.
Alrighty, so again, we talked about that. You mentioned in your last interview, in our last interview, how the information of how to make cosplay has been easier to get a hold of. What was one of the biggest challenges you had to learn about when you were getting started? You know, there was no YouTube. There was just maybe the magazine or two. But how was there any actual? How did you guys transfer that information to share? I'm going to put the mic a little closer to you.
Okay. So I guess back when I first started cosplaying, a lot of it seemed very secretive. So people that found out new techniques, they were like, oh, this is my technique. I'm going to hold on to it so I can be better than you. And it was really competitive as far as information went. But it was still kind of nice having a few friends here and there that would share information and would like to have crafting parties. And a lot of us were college students at the time, so we didn't really have that much money, but it was really all trial and error. But as things progress, we have now more access to materials that are easier to work with. They're all over the place. And of course, we have the internet. Well, we had the internet back then too, but 56K modems weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then mom picks up the phone and you're like, no! We don't have to worry about that anymore, so that's fantastic.
Alrighty, now in our last interview, you happened to mention that you have a 3D printer now. What have been some of the fun things that you've made with your 3D printer that maybe fans can see in some of your work?
Well, I've made a lot of Overwatch accessories. I've done several Diva guns, headsets, and me and my friends are actually going to be doing an Overwatch bunny suit group, and all of them are saying, hey, so you have 2 printers now, right? Huh? Can you print me that gun? So I've been printing I've done Sombra's gun, Reaper's gun and mask, Symmetra gun, Widowmaker gun. That was a beast. But
because it's a sniper rifle.
Yes. So I've been just slowly making things to share with my friends.
I really actually like it when there's a theme for the Overwatch people, because I see that all the time. Like I see Stella Chu, she did the sexy one for Katsu the one year, and then because we go to Colossal, a whole bunch of people did the beach one, so that was kind of a lot of fun to see like the theme one. So you're going to do a bunny one?
Yes, because bunnies are fun. Well, one of my friends, she's also a guest here. She's one of the drag queens, and she's also joining in on our bunny awesomeness. And then also Ethan from Thousand Faces Cosplay, he wants to do a bunny suit Zarya.
Yeah.
So he's also going to be in the bunny group.
Awesome.
Oriana Perone.
Thank you.
And we've been friends for a few years now, and I think when we first met, we just clicked right away. and I love being able just to like share this experience with her. And we're taking pictures of our guest badges together. And we're like, look, we're doing a thing together. And yeah, it's just a really good experience. I like it.
So do you guys actually share techniques and ideas to help each other with cosplay when you guys come to these events?
Yeah, or if like even if we see, so if I'm having a stressed out moment and she's amazing with wigs, and she'll come and help me with my wig, or she'll make sure that it's straight on my head. And then there's some things that I can do that she can do, like the mold making and resin casting. So I'm trying to teach her stuff, and she babysits me and makes sure my wigs are on good.
Well, wigs are important when we're doing cosplay. It's very important. So, are there any upcoming projects you want fans to know about at this time that you're allowed to talk about? Because we know about the pesky NDAs. So is there anything you want? Non-disclosure agreements. Is there anything you want fans to know about at this time?
Well, I'm going to try and wear my new Raven costume tomorrow. It's a No Flutter inspired design, and I put I embroidered glow-in-the-dark Raven skulls all over her. Because I like glowy things.
I do too, and I'm a fan of Raven, so there you go. It's a good match. Because I've also interviewed Tara, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Trust me, she's a troll in real life and on the internet, so it's even better when you watch that interview. Is there any way for fans to keep up with you online? And a final message for all your wonderful fans.
You can find me on Facebook at Mogchelle Cosplay, or on Instagram at Mogchelle. And as far as a message, if you guys want to cosplay, do it. Don't let things stop you. There is no reason why you shouldn't be able to put on a costume and get out there and have fun. We're just a bunch of geeks that love the same thing, and we like dressing up and being silly together.
Thank you again so much for coming out. Thank you.